Hello, Gemini. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly talking about you. And I'm gonna go right into this. So give the channel a subscribe, give the video a like, and let me just dive on in. Okay, Gemini. Who's talking about Gemini? Plutonian energy. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth. Pluto. And it's giving us that Scorpio energy. And we love Scorpio over here, don't we? I don't know. I don't know if you guys do. Let me know. I don't know. But Pluto is about death and rebirth. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth. So just kind of reinventing yourself or going through a different chapter in life, but more of like the transitional space of that chapter. And that being a chapter of its own, even though it's a transitional space, but like it's very deep and profound usually space to be in, like where your brain chemistry is changing. And so okay, it goes deep with this person. Then we have Virgo energy, and the energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. Virgo energy. I love that it's mutable energy, so at least death and rebirth, change, transition, and we have immutable Virgo energy, and then also their ability to just kind of work through things and make progress. So you're busy, and so you might not have to. I'm trying to be optimistic. You might not have time for all that gossip, but they're talking about you, and this is a big deal. Then we have the sun, and your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved here. So this is big things guaning. Leading the way, that Virgo energy. I don't know why the card's forward, but okay. Do your thing, Virgo. And where is that? Oh, there it is. Okay, so any of you guys dealing with the Virgo, this one is it for you. I feel myself developing like a sore throat. It's all tingly and whatnot. So Scorpio, Virgo, the sun, purpose, destiny, birth, afterlife. Mutable Virgo, steady, slow and steady, perfectionist. It's almost feeling like a launch, like getting ready to jump off type vibe. Okay, what are they talking about? What are you talking about with them Geminis? Alright, here we go. First card, who's this? Gemini. This is Magician. Okay, Magician, interesting. Manifestation. Like I said, it's feeling like things are ready to pop off, to jump off. So death and rebirth, it feels like coming to some conclusions, having some realizations. Maybe even not even that broad of a feeling. Maybe more of like, I've been working my whole life towards this and it's beginning to happen. It's coming to fruition. All the parts are coming together. All the pieces are coming together and making sense. Now, the Magician is also associated with Mercury, so it rules communication and just like a lot of people. It's like the internet, so like talking to a mass audience, internet, electronic communication. But more so the Magician is about manifestation and creating your own luck. And that infinity number is, again, it's kind of like a death and rebirth thing. It's just about the momentum of cycles just going on and on and on and on and on. But transiting through one cycle to the next, crossing over to the next side, like Pluto. In order to maybe even... Do you see how the infinity goes into a greater infinity? And because like infinity goes on forever, right? So... And then small cycles are part of bigger cycles, are part of bigger cycles, are part of bigger cycles. Like, you know how the universe is, like it just keeps going. So, very interesting jump off point, given the astrological signs. Then we have the Two of Pentacles. You gotta stay nimble, gotta stay agile, gotta stay quick and on your feet. Then we have Justice. There's some duality there, just like that too, being nimble to keep balance. And the Justice card is all about balance and fairness, and it's also associated with Libra. Then we have the Three of Cups. We have maybe even balancing relationships, friendships. There's 3 people there. That's a unbalanced number. It's an odd number. And so maybe the movement, the agility of that Pentacles is relevant to that Three of Cups. You might have friends who feel like there's a unbalanced allotment of time and energy. And so maybe it's about that. Maybe it's what they'd be talking about with you, you know? Then we have the Knight of Wands. There's some action. There's some energy. There's that it factor. I like that. There's charisma in that Knight of Wands. And I love that there's a face there. We have the Two of Wands, wanting more excitement, longing for more out there, and not just something specific. The unknown, just curious about what's the potential of what's out there. So this energy is very like live and awake. And it feels like this person talking about you, it's overall feeling positive. It's overall feeling like the need for wanting to work things out and evolve and grow together. Because we keep seeing like the duality, and we keep seeing the figure eight, and it's giving like want to work out the logistics with you kind of thing. So if they're talking about you, what they'd be saying is, we need to find some balance in our relationships and our friendships. We need some harmony and balance and equalness. Not exact equal time portions, but effort or energy, or however equal is. It might be for some of you your friendships or your relationship versus your friendships or your family and your friend, like, you know, balancing it all out, balancing out the time so that there's ultimate harmony between all parties and balance between all parties. It's about talking about you being nimble. They could be saying this in a positive way. They could be saying it in a constructive criticism type way, but overall it's about acknowledging that there's just this nimbleness factor of like making yourself available. Maybe they appreciate that. And maybe that has a profound effect on how they manage their relationships. Somebody who makes time, who makes effort, watching how you treat other people in your life, and them feeling like compared to how they do it, maybe they could be a little more fair. They could be a little more just because they see you as a insert great person or balanced person. But I feel like it's almost an acknowledgement of like noticing that you have what they want, or them being in the vicinity close to being the person that they want to be because of you. And it feels more celebratory, especially with the Three of Cups, coming together to celebrate who you are. Perhaps having people who see you in different ways, discussing you. This looks like it could even be at a party and your mutuals meet and they just talk about how much they care for you, and then they get to see you in a different way through the lens of, like, if it's a coworker and you're just a real friend from school or from childhood, or a friend from childhood versus somebody you're dating. Like, they just seeing you in different lights, and it's feeling like it feels like a good thing. And for some of you, it just builds context as to who you are. Like, they understand you more when you're around your friends or your family, and they're like, oh, okay, that's why. Oh, okay, that's why you're like that. Oh, okay, great. They see the fire, they see the excitement. This Knight of Wands shows like there's charisma and excitement and a thrill and actions, just your way of being. The Sun, your immortal spirit, so your energy basically that they see and they enjoy about you, but also that you project out, and perhaps they mimic it. Perhaps inspires them to want to know what else is out there. So I feel like these are positive words that this person's saying about you. What's being discussed might even be mutually amongst two people, amongst other friends, could be a group, whatever. Just what's being said about you is that you're a charismatic person, is that you make yourself available, or you don't make yourself available. Well, maybe you do, because like you're nimble, so you're responsible at the very least, or you roll with the dice, you roll with the punches, you know, you're agile. People notice that. People notice how balanced you are, and people notice that your relationships, your friendships, you bring people together. People celebrate you, or you have, there's good qualities about you. Am I jealous of you? A little bit. And then the Two of Wands, wandering, longing for more, wondering what's out there. You're a curious person. It's inspiring to other people. It's something they like. They like that fire in you. I don't know, who is that in your life? The Scorpio? Is that the Virgo? Is that the Leo? Because the Leo has some of that too. So I can see why they would appreciate that in you. Virgo would appreciate that, especially if they're missing some of that in their life. They admire that type of energy. So if they're talking, and Scorpio definitely inspired by that fiery energy. So if they're talking about you, they're talking about how balanced, how complementary you are to them, and they're probably saying it to your friends or vice versa. It's a love fest over here. Listen, I'm not even talking about love fest. I'm talking about like, oh, good vibes fest. Like, not like, oh, I'm so emotional about this person. Da, da, da. No, they're saying, no, this person's a great person. It's like a good vibe conversation, not a oh, I'm so sad. Like, they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. It's like, it's real and like kind of like Virgo-ish, like factual type acknowledgments about positive things about your personality. Hey, this is the first, well, is it the first? It might be the first they talking about you reading where it's like it's all good. It's looking all good. It's like people saying good things, balanced things, harmonious things, loving things. We got Libra, so that's love and harmony, and so it's good stuff. 2 and 2, lots of duality. You probably have good things to say about them too. So there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.